my stuff. I gotta play this into the wall. I hope next year when we come back next year, I hope they have more of a bigger trust in it.
All a matter of financing.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we did well enough this year that we can expand out a little bit next year.
I hope we had 500 visitors on the closing ceremonies.
In closing ceremony.
Like for the attendance numbers.
Yeah.
We need to know how many showed because that would be a bad idea if no one did at all have a recording of this. Because I think someone said it was around 400.
Yeah, probably around 400. Because
I'm gonna put 500 because that's easy and said and done. Okay, gotta get this. I gotta untangle this real quick. I love the voice of Starlight. I'm not even joking on this. Like, whenever I hear Starlight, the only thing that gets me about her is her voice is so pitched to the point where had a really good sociopath voice.
yeah, see, I've always liked Rebecca. I can't pronounce her last name.
She's the one that voices stuff that Shimmer a lot.
Yep. And she's got a nice alto range. I mean,
Did you know
nice.
that the thing about voice has to be done by someone else when they sing?
Yeah.
You know they should have two voice actors for singing and the one for voice acting.
It depends upon the voice actor. For example, what's her name who does Dash and Applejack does her own singing, whereas
Ashley Ball.
yeah. But because of the distance, they can't have someone. They can't have what's her name? Alex Barkley do her own singing.
So I'm not sure. The one who voices that Shimmer does sometimes.
Oh, she's the singing voice for Twilight. That's why in Rainbow Rocks they had a great duet.
After the closing ceremony, I'm going home. No wait, charity auction.
We've got the charity auction.
Because I want to see how much money we made this year. It's gonna go crazy. Also, I'm not gonna ask any questions. I want to see what questions everybody has. It's between Q&A and shuffling at the same time.
Yeah. Well, back to registration.
How's that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he said, sure, you could order one for me anytime you want to. So he wrote down what it's called and
All right, good morning, HarmonyCon. How's everyone doing today? Are you guys having a good weekend?
Yeah.
All right, good to hear. All right, so I think they've already gone over it with you a little bit, but this is the show staff shuffle up. So please give a nice warm welcome to the amazing drawer of the Pony comic books, Mr. Tony Fleece.
Good morning, every pony.
You know her as the amazing voice actress behind the voice of the Feelings Forum leader and the pillar Mistmane. Give it up for Ellie Ray!
Yeah.
I love yours better. Come on.
And last but not least, he is the supervising director of the entire show. Give it up for Big Bad Jim Miller!
No comments about my outfit?
It's off. He's gonna do that.
Yeah, you need those.
All right. So I've got lots of suggestions in front of me, and I think we'll still be going around and collecting new ones if you guys have some amazing ideas. But basically how it's going to work is all three of our special guests here are going to take turns directing a scene and telling the other two how to go about that scene based on the characters and scenarios given to me. So, give me just a second to start going through these. If you guys can buy me a little time, do whatever you want.
Oh, okay. We love you, you're fabulous.
While we're doing this, does anybody have any good intro questions? Some getting to know you type
Questions?
questions.
Yeah, Q&A
Yeah.
style. Just put up your hand.
Q&A.
While we're
Q&A.
waiting.
Just
There you go.
light, fair. There you go.
Rainbow.
Cheating.
That's a cop out. I think that's too easy. Black.
Pink. EPOW.
That's a good question. It's awesome.
What's your question?
Over here.
Colder.
It's cold. Like,
It's
what
way
happened to
colder.
the weather?
Yeah, it
It's
is exactly like
warm.
Vancouver. Yeah.
I didn't
What?
bring a coat. So I've just been staying inside.
Yeah, but the fondue last
that was
night
warm.
was so awesome. It's like the meat funnel place in the barbecue in Texas.
We did not
Yeah.
undercook the chicken. That was the big concern.
And we lobster and shrimp
Yeah.
and steak and what were those little things that I loved so much?
Those are dumplings.
Dumplings, the cutest little dumplings. Oh, they were really good.
No. Yeah.
Hey, look it. Can you guys all see what's in my hand?
The spring.
Happy spring!
Man, you want time for
I know
it?
it's
You came to the right place.
I know. Hey, I'm killing time here.
I actually found one right off the bat that I like. Let's start with Jim being the director, just to
Oh,
that's so
throw you
okay.
guys off
easy.
too
Yeah.
much.
Come on, that's
Sure.
not fair.
I would like you to tell these two how to make a scene of King Sombra and Star Swirl playing tic-tac-toe.
So Ellie, you're gonna be Sombra, and Tony, you're gonna be Star Swirl because you got the beard.
Yeah.
I got a beard. Come on.
And
That's sexist.
Tony, you're gonna be mad because Sombra's cheating.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
All right. There you go. So, go for it.
All right.
Is it a toe or a tick or a tack?
I said toe, toe, toe. You put a tack in the middle of my toe.
No, there's only a toe and a tick and a tack over there.
That was an intentional bluff.
You
Attack.
tried to steal my beard. Look over there. What is that? It's another beard-wearing pony. Oh, look, I think I'm winning.
Spot on. King Sombra impression, by the way.
What? I wasn't even
I was
ready.
showing
I was
after-
pretending and I hadn't even started and you went with it just like awesome possum sauce.
I'm not gonna be able to keep up with these voices. My Star Swirl the Bearded voice is gonna be the same voice as any other character.
Me too.
Alright, I'm gonna pick two characters at random from the character stack real quick.
Oh, you got stacks.
Let's go with those two. So, this next scene is gonna be for Tony to direct,
All right.
and it involves Rarity and Bon Bon.
All right.
And let's say,
Who's the first character?
Rarity.
Rarity.
yeah, do you know who Rarity is?
My best
Describe
friend.
And this scenario is that they are weightlifting. So I'm gonna let you tell them how this needs to go.
All right. So, Bon Bon is gone to Rarity's house in the morning to wake her up early. They made a New Year's resolution that they're both gonna weightlift. But Rarity needs like
Oh, no.
10 more minutes of beauty sleep, and she's furious about getting woke up.
Who's who?
Oh, darling.
You be Rarity.
I'll be ready.
Jim, you be Bon
I'll be
Bon.
ready.
Okay.
Ready? Wake up! No, darling, it's time for me to be resting, and my beauty sleep is very important.
You promised we were going weightlifting.
Are you fiddle with me then, Fairway.
Rarity, I have it written down. You signed this contract. It says, I, Rarity, promise Bonbon that I will go
That
weightlifting
was a
every...
design weightlifting time.
I brought my lawyer with me to confirm that you did indeed sign this contract saying you would go
Well,
weightlifting.
I want to talk to you, lawyer.
All right, come on in, Mr. Lawyer, sir.
All right, Ellie, you also play the lawyer.
Yeah, I am the lawyer.
Will you tell Rarity that this has been notarized by you and that we are indeed going weightlifting for the next 6 months, every day at 4 a.m.?
Absolutely, there is a weightlifting contract, Rarity, and it has been signed and you agreed to it.
Now, Jim, you're also playing the notary public.
I came with my stamps, and then I signed beside my stamp on it, so it's official.
Says the notary. Yeah. Well, darlings, I really do need a moment to freshen up just for a second.
Ellie, you play the receptionist at the Notary Republic's office.
Well, I've got some stuff here for you because I've got all your papers that you asked for, Mr. Notary.
Thank you so much, Susan.
It's all right, Bob. You're my friend. You need to give this over to maybe perhaps the lawyer and to Miss Rarity over
I'll
here.
make sure they receive it. I'll put my stamp beside it.
Can I
and
look that
sign
for
it.
you?
All right, Ellie, are you ready to direct a scene?
Yeah.
You ready to get your revenge on these two?
Yes.
Revenge!
All right.
Revenge!
You know it's true, and I'm going to.
So the scenario that these fine gentlemen will be acting out is that they are on a taco eating frenzy. And I will let you decide who is going to be Iron Will and who is going to be Big Macintosh.
Okay, Tony, you want to be Big Man? Iron Will?
Okay.
Okay, and where it says about taco what?
They're on a taco eating frenzy.
I think I think that you guys are engaging in so much taco-ness that you break into song.
Oh,
That it makes you sing, you're so full of tacos. Taco, and it could be, possibly Spanish theme song. You just can think Spanish. Hey, what do you think? Tequila! It brings out the music in you. The tacos
So
bring
we're
out
in
the
a taco
music.
eating frenzy.
Yeah.
We're so happy with the tacos that we burst into a taco.
Well, yeah, it's making you sing.
Are we singing Putting on the Ritz by Taco?
Yes!
I'm not gonna know all the words.
You can make them up.
I guess I'm gonna have
All right, so we're in a taco eating frenzy.
Yes, and you're singing, but it's like you're overwhelmed
We're so
with an emotional
happy about the
joy.
tacos.
Yeah.
Joy, yeah,
And the
joy.
tacos are vegetarian tacos, obviously. We don't eat the meat.
No.
We don't eat flesh.
No, you don't eat the flesh.
no carne asada, just hay asada.
Hey, asada.
Yeah.
Frenzy.
In a frenzy of joy.
Is there
It rings
other-
true and it can be a Spanish opera.
What a frenzy.
Tacos.
That sounds musical.
Beef.
Okay, good, it's all photo. Yeah,
I did it.
I love that.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In a musical song.
This is why I'm not an
I'm a pony who's eating a taco. I'm a pony who's eating a taco. I'm a pony who's eating a taco. I'm a pony who's eating a taco.
I should have made them dance too. Oh, that's good. You've got the music in you.
I'm okay. This one's fun.
We're gonna
If the mic falls in the forest, can anybody hear it?
I'm gonna throw this out to you guys. Who do you want to direct the next scene?
Yeah.
Tony.
Thank you. Very kind of you.
All right. chocolate bar crisis. So figure out
Okay.
what exactly is going on there, and the characters that are going to help with this crisis are Tempest Shadow
Uh-huh.
and Shining Armor.
Okay. Ellie, I'm gonna have you play Shining Armor in this one.
What's it like again?
I'm a useless brother, dude.
And
Yeah.
Jim, you're gonna be Tempest Shadow. She's like,
She doesn't have her British accent in the movie, does she?
no. So you come upon the Kierans, they're having like a total chocolate bar crisis. Which is to say, a crisis
Don't go there.
over, they were supposed to be selling chocolate bars for band, and when they arrived, the boxes arrived, and instead of chocolate bars, it was bars of soap. So there's a near Kieran riot going on. Shining Armor and Tempest Shadow show up, and they're just like, all right, we got this under control. We know what to do with this soap. So,
What?
I don't understand what they want us to do. They're not saying anything.
It's just gonna be bubbles.
they're really stomping their feet, so it's getting
Are they
alarming.
applauding?
No.
They seem to be snorting, it's just furious. Quietly furious. They're just quietly furious. They're overcome with hunger for chocolate. And they are already clean, as is their way. They don't need soap.
Why are they acting out that we should be eating the soap?
We could just imagine. Just imagine. I could force myself.
I don't know that I like nervous men.
Nervous poems are the best.
Tempest Shadow, of course, does a unicorn mind meld with the Kieran to understand that what they had wanted was chocolate bars. Famous unicorn mind meld, you're all familiar.
Yeah, and in the pony version, there's only one point they need to connect to, not all the weird
Right.
ones. Seems as though they want us to buy this chocolate.
To get the chocolate's just important. What are we gonna do? I'm stomping
Give me your
and
bits.
snorting and needing
So,
to get the chocolate.
The
get
Kieran have
chocolate.
employed a notary public.
If you could just sign here and here, and also.
Yeah, they have a lawyer that's interested in making sure they nail down the specifics. of the sale of the soap.
have to get the, yes, there's 3 places to
Down
sign.
there.
Here's the
We'll need
notary.
2 witnesses, and,
Of course, the witness is the receptionist and bond.
Oh, Susan, yeah, Susan.
I'm happy to sign, just continuing to lift weights with Rarity.
They can take no, well, don't worry.
Oh, that was great.
Was it?
Yes. Yeah, but I think it was mostly Ellie was kind of carrying it.
I was awesome.
You
can
missed
do it again.
Susan.
All right, Jim, I'm gonna have you direct this next scene.
All right.
And that scene is that 2 characters are stuck in an elevator.
All right.
Are they singing?
That's up to the director to decide.
Who are the 2 characters?
The 2 characters are, let's see, let's get some new ones. We did that. Spike and Spike. How about everyone likes Sombra. Photo finish.
All right, Ellie, you're gonna be Spike. Tony's gonna be photo finish.
I remember exactly what photo finish sounds like, so this is gonna be spot on.
Oh, that's photo
Get
finish.
ready.
You've
everybody.
been stuck in the elevator for half an hour.
Yeah.
You're waiting for help to arrive, and there's a weird smell.
What's that weird?
Nothing? It's nothing.
It smells awful.
No, it's nothing. It's fine. It doesn't smell like
Where's it
anything.
coming from?
It's probably the elevator. It's a regular elevator smell.
It smells like something's dead in here.
Did you push the button? Perhaps that's what made the
I
smell.
can't
Did
reach.
you?
I can't reach.
You hear the
I,
the clank as the fan in the elevator dies.
Oh, what's happening?
I feel like it's probably a dragon thing. I still don't smell anything at all.
I smell a clanky smell.
No, didn't smell like a clank.
It's a clanky
No.
smell.
Absolutely not.
It's coming from
You know, I'm a world famous fashion photographer.
What are you
Right?
talking about? This is an emergency.
We're famous for our sense of smell, and we're probably gonna be rescued. I wouldn't worry about the smell.
I think that the smell might be coming from me. My
You
nerves
hear,
are
you
kind of
hear
bad
the
right now.
the helpline on the little speaker of the elevator clicks
Can you
on.
reach the help phone?
Tony, you're also the person on the end of
Yeah.
the line.
Is there an emergency in here? This is not photo finish. This is a operator.
Hello?
We have an elevator. We're getting a light over here. It says there's trouble with this elevator. Also, the smell button has been pushed. I understand that. It says the button for an alarming stink has been pressed. Is there an alarming stink?
There's an alarming stink in here.
No, there's not an alarming
there an
stink. It's
anti-
fine. Everything's fine in here. We would like the elevator to move, but everything smells great and
Is there an anti-stink
refreshing.
button that we
Smells
could push?
refreshing, really.
The elevator begins to rise again, and the doors open at a notary's office.
It's somebody looking for you, notary.
Oh, wow. Alright, who's turn? I think it's Ellie's turn to direct?
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's go with, the scene is going to be, suffering from poison jokes. So what I'm gonna want you to do, Ellie, is I want you to come up with some kind of weird ailment, something that's almost cursing. Let's see, let's go with, what? Well, how would you describe what poison joke does?
It does random things, random weird things to ponies when they see money.
Motorcycle got a deep voice, Outback shrunk, but not cursing.
No swearing. This is a family-friendly song.
Children's cartoon.
I would like you to come up with some kind of poison joke scenario for Silverstream and Starlight.
It's like a poison joke scenario. I'm gonna come up with a scenario.
How much Silver Street?
Give Silverstream,
Silver Street Stars.
give them weird quirks. Give them each a weird quirk for this scene.
Okay, so your weird quirk becomes that you have a stutter. It's you can't get your words out. They come out in a stutter form.
Okay.
And you sneeze uncontrollably
Because of the poison joke.
because of the poison joke.
Yeah, gotcha.
I could have made you sing.
Where are we?
You will be. Well, let's do something fun. Why can't you be at a celebration, like a heartwarming celebration, or
Okay.
something fun? So it's like a celebrating. You're celebrating. Special event, heartwarming.
Heartwarming. You.
Borders on insensitive, I think.
And then all of a sudden, the stuttering changes to laughing uncontrollably. Laughing uncontrollably.
silver string.
Let's go back to Tony. I saw this one, and I thought it was funny. So the scenario is, and one of the characters is going to be that Twilight is attempting to file an insurance claim for the Golden Oaks Library.
Good.
And she will be doing that with Applejack.
Alright. Twilight and Applejack trying to file an insurance claim at Golden Oaks Library. Now, in this scenario, the notary is on vacation. So they're in some real trouble on looking to get their insurance paperwork notarized. You're in the Golden Oaks Library.
It can't be, we blew it up, that's why we're filing the insurance claim.
No. This is, we're talking about like season, like free.
Okay.
This is free.
Free wings.
And yeah, you're gonna have an insurance claim. This is big time. 100%. Understand? They get that insurance money
Okay.
in action.
Who's who? You
Oh, I'm sorry.
Terrible direct.
Applejack, not Princess Twilight Sparkles.
Well, we gotta do something about, we gotta get this done.
Well, look, Applejack, what I have done is prepared an ingenious and intricate scam in order to obtain as many bits as possible. I know you don't like to lie, but I'm gonna need you to tell the notary.
Not the notary, what's the deal?
Yes, well, his secretary, Susan, is. And this makes the plan even better. You're gonna have to tell her that, Spike has fallen and broken his neck, and I need to claim the life insurance policy. He's not really
You
dead.
lie about that. I'm not lying about that. That's awful.
Okay, but I don't need you to lie. I just need you to stand there and nod your head and say that you did witness it.
Well, I still feel uncomfortable about that.
When you get all this money,
That's bad karma.
it is bad karma, but I have a spell that can erase karma forever.
Well, you better get that out right now.
All right, firing up my
I
horn.
still feel all right, so where do I have to, what do I have to do and who am I knocking
Okay,
at?
so we're gonna go up to Susan. You're gonna, I'm gonna just start talking a blue streak. I have a bunch of books I'm gonna show her. It's gonna dazzle her.
Now,
She's gonna-
Twilight has
Is it magic?
misplaced the carbon copy of the insurance form.
Wait,
And so she needs to.
What's
come
going
up
on there? What's
with
wrong?
New insurance.
wait.
You've lost the phone.
So now she's just BSing what might be on an insurance form about the library. Applejack's taking dictation.
So are we cutting to the notary or?
Next scene, the notary, yeah, we're not at Susan yet, but now they're trying to come up with what's on this insurance form just from their imagination.
Who is doing it?
Applejack and
and-
Twilight. Applejack's
All right,
writing
we
it
gotta
down.
come up with something now because that Susan's over there and we gotta go speak to her and
Just
she's
hurry
gonna
up
be
and
asking
get in
about,
this
why don't you
elevator.
use some magic or something because this
The elevator
elevator
smells really weird.
there's a smell, there's a button in the elevator you can push about that.
All right.
Cops and robbers.
I think it's Jim's turn to direct.
Oh.
Thank goodness.
And just to prove that I'm not being biased, I'm gonna take both decks over to him and I'm gonna let him randomly pick out this next scene.
Bam for bit.
Where's Susan?
I need two characters.
Oh, and those
Oh, we
boys
got
with the
background
insurance
music.
money
We
in
got
season 10.
some nice, background music.
It's gonna be like that Roseanne season when they got rich. It was all a dream. Then she was racist.
I only took 3 characters, but maybe that third one will make an appearance. We'll see. So this is a scene involving Princess Cadence. Tony, you spoke first, so you're Princess Cadence. And Dr. Hooks. So Ellie, you're Dr. Hooks, the time traveling.
I know him.
And this is a situation that involves some chaos at the gala. So you're at the gala, you're all decked out in your finest, and you bump into each other at the charcuterie table. There's chaos.
Charcuterie, that's such a big word, like an appetizer.
The food bar.
Food bar.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't see you there, Dr. Hoops. I'm
Oh,
just
Alan's loving
so decked out. I have my
Yeah, you
gala
should-
ball dress on.
Yes, I see you. Love it.
Yes, I'm wearing
Stunning.
all sorts of petticoats.
Dr. Hooves is unaware that Cadence is not available in an emotional sense. She's a married woman, but he doesn't know that, so.
I find you quite ravishing tonight.
Oh, very good. That's very kind
I like
of you
those
to say in a
petticoats.
friendly sort of way.
Yes.
Just
Oh,
a nice normal thing for two
a
people.
little beyond friendly.
Just a
Okay.
friend and another friend. Having charcuterie.
May I give you a charcuterie? I can feed you myself.
As you can see, I have a ball gown on, and I'm very happy with our friendship status as two friends who are friends.
I do like a good friend. I do like to have a dance as well. How do you feel about kicking up our hooves?
I like a square dance, just friendly style dancing, with a distance. I like to.
I like how close I am to you
I
right
like to
now.
leave space for the Lord between me and my dance partner.
You're very, very, very stunning.
Very kind.
At this point, Sunburst teleports in with Flurry Heart, the baby, to give to Cadence. Tony, you're also Sunburst.
What? Oh. Princess Cadence, I forget what I sound like precisely, but I have your baby that you and your husband had together here. You may remember she was born an alicorn from your own womb. That your husband and you had this baby from your love. Dr. Hoops, of course you're familiar with the baby, child of these two married people. We all remember their wedding. There was an incredible disaster at it. It was a changeling
That
nightmare.
doesn't change a thing.
I couldn't stop crying.
Oh, man. Who's in charge now? Is it Ellie's turn? I think it's Ellie's turn. Yeah. So, this one I want to try something kind of fun. First, I'm gonna let you randomly pick two of the characters.
Randomly. We'll see how random it is.
Feel the heart of the car.
Oh, it's Western Girls Rainbow Dash.
Billy
Give us
Celestia. Billy Celestia and Equestrian Girls Rainbow Dash.
Now, this one,
Dash.
so the scenario is gonna be that they're waiting for a panel to start at HarmonyCon, but I need your guys' help. I want you guys to shout out ideas for what that panel is gonna be about.
Cards, Gifts, and Humanity.
Oh no.
Shows off what things they are experienced with.
Okay, I like that one. So, the scene is that they are at HarmonyCon waiting for this very panel to start. All right.
Awesome. Okay, so we're at HarmonyCon. Your Rainbow Dash from Equestrian Girls.
The
And
Phillies.
Philly Celestia, yes. And what can we do that would be really fun? You are possessed.
Waiting in line for
You
the
have magic.
Yeah. By the Philly Celestia. By somebody else.
Are you directing this or is Ellie directing this?
I just need to know what sort of possession
Okay, your possession is, well, it's that you think you're somebody else.
I'm. Alright.
Okay, so you're possessed.
Okay.
And let's make it discord.
I think I'm this way.
Yes, but you're really
But I'm-
Rainbow Dash. You've been magic.
Okay.
And I think Philly Celestia, has gone into a very useful, something crazy has happened. That we're not sure what has happened, but we're gonna have to probably call the lawyer. And there's a youthful quality that is very unlike Philly Celestia. Another quality that is just really weird.
I'm lost. What?
Bouncing balls, doing like things that are just a bit inappropriate.
She's just bouncing off the wall.
Okay,
Does that make sense to you?
I think so. We'll see what happens.
Think drunk.
Okay.
Gosh, when is this panel gonna start? When you're a Lord of Chaos like me, and not a human girl jock athlete, cart horse, sometimes musician. You got places to be. I gotta get back to my dimension where I am the Lord of all chaos. Up is down, down is up. Holy crap.
Wow. Who are you? I don't recognize you at all. You don't have hooves.
Yeah, as you know, I'm Draconius.
Draconicus.
Not a human person or girl. And I have a goat's foot and a dragon's foot. I have one horn that looks like a poopy marshmallow.
Excuse me, sir. I just wanted to bring out this mirror to show you that you, in fact, look like a tall string bean of some kind with rainbow-colored hair.
Yes, rainbow-colored hair. My
Your
hair is
hooves
all
are
different colors,
misplaced.
correct?
You do not look like a Lord of Chaos or a Draconicus of any kind that I have ever seen.
Yeah, that's because of my chaos. This is another one of the many chaotic things that I often do as the Lord of Chaos.
And
Now,
look at the mirror again, and all of a sudden, you switch. Well, and you're like, what?
wait, now I'm
And you go back to.
Rainbow Dash?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, when's this stinking panel gonna start? I can't wait to see the comic book artist just sit there not knowing what the voices sound like. I mean, he's watched or so, but half the time he's just looking down at his work. He doesn't know who's talking. He thinks it's a great show, but it's a good lord.
And Billy Celestia greets the Harley audience.
Hey, everybody, don't mind me.
I should be hiding. Is that like baby?
Yeah, but no one knows what was in
That's the end of that scene, I hope.
All right, Tony, would you like to pick out a scenario?
Yes.
This is the longest panel I've ever been on.
Oh my God.
The best.
Right.
All right.
I think that one already has one character, right? So we need one more to pick from.
Notary is best.
Okay.
Notary left the building,
Thank
but
you.
Susan's still here. Yeah, well, I still, the notary.
Okay, here we go. So what we have, the clue here says
Fluttershy practices her intro lyrics for an epic rap battle. So of course we all remember this popular film 8 Mile. Fluttershy is just looking in a mirror in a crappy bathroom. She's listening to Shook Ones Part 2 by Mobb Deep.
Okay.
Really getting into it. Then she's figuring out her lyrics. They're going to be her lyrics from the theme song by the Pontiac. Now, she's going to battle Trixie, who thinks she's great and powerful. But Trixie won't show up until after a little while before she gets ready. Now, Big Jim, you're going to be Fluttershy.
Of course I will.
Ellie Gray, you're going to be Trixie, the great and powerful, also a rapper, like Pop Doc from the popular film 8 Mile.
I'm thinking Green
Now,
Mile.
actually-
Green Mile, I didn't even see it.
His real name is Clarence. Yeah!
What?
Mom Spaghetti.
Mom
Ready?
Spaghetti.
Go.
I'm a rapper. Who am I?
Okay, you got this. One shot. Oh, pony. Don't take no baloney. I ain't no phony. That's pretty good.
She's
Try to
writing
make
down
yourself
her rhymes.
complete. Don't smell my feet. Give me something good to eat. No, that's too much. Maybe next run. That's okay. You got this. Okay. Here I go.
Don't get static, you are magic.
Fluttershy, you're on in 5 minutes.
Okay, all right, well, you gotta feel
Wait,
it. You're
I
gonna
mean
know
15
it. I
seconds.
gotta find it, you're gonna roll it. This is how it goes, and I'm gonna feel it, you're gonna know it when I'm gonna show it.
Yeah. Now Trixie's taunting Fluttershy. She's all snuck in the bathroom too. This is a
I'm in the
creative
bathroom?
panel. They're just talking smack to one another.
Gonna
But
rock and
Fluttershy's
smack
so
it, I'm gonna
shy.
shack it. If I'm gonna find it, you're gonna learn it. I'm gonna be it.
You ain't no magician, you ain't nothing.
Don't touch that because it's a fact that I am on top
You
of
just
it
wear that hat to
all.
hide your pointy head.
You be
Fluttershy's
careful,
homeboy
Miss
Cheddar Bob
Salty Pinky
shoots
Hair.
himself in the leg accidentally with a gun.
Who does?
Cheddar Bob.
Where did that come from?
Now, Trixie's gonna include this in her rhyme and really make fun of Fluttershy. That friend Cheddar Bob is so foolish.
Cheddar Bob, oh, I'll remember you forever.
He survived. He's gonna be
Yeah, but I'm never gonna forget him. He's still alive. But
He's a man. Then the scene ends abruptly.
This isn't a game. We gotta be tame when it comes to guns.
Yeah. Then what happens? They change format of the panel to a question and answer format for the last 15 minutes.
Oh, oh yeah, oh yeah. What? Oh, I'm still there. Where's
B-Rabbit
Susan?
wins.
Okay, good.
Who's got questions? We got answers.
I've got answers.
Yes, you in the front row. Thank goodness.
Out of the seeds, you all.
Oh, not about the scenes. Come on, man. I like the one where we're crying and laughing.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
I like that one too.
I was mostly.
Because I was kind of feeling that myself.
I felt like that one, we had a good flow on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got right into the character.
I directed it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Which pony do you think would be the best to lead the notary on?
Gotta be a brain.
I mean, Twilight Sparkle,
Twilight
probably.
Sparkle, probably.
Yeah.
Smarty man.
Yeah. Very organized.
Very, very organized.
How long till we can expect the notary in the show?
Who says he hasn't been in already the whole time, approving things behind the scenes?
Yes.
Okay, so I have,
Question about the notary?
actually, I have gifts for you guys.
Oh,
This is an improv I can get behind.
Awesome. Gift is tea. And
Thank
it's
you.
Bigelow tea, because my last name is actually Bigelow, so I'm not related to the family.
Thank
And I always thought, okay, this always helps with comedy.
Bless you, you're awesome, thank you.
I wish it helped with comedy.
Have
It's
another
very
kid,
useful.
that's what I'm having right now.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. And this is for Big Jim. It's a picture of Autumn Blake.
Thank you so much. Look at that, guys. Isn't that awesome?
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Does anyone else have any gifts?
Does anyone else have gifts in the meantime that they want to come give us free?
What is that? Just keeps going.
And I got a beautiful, beautiful drawing yesterday.
Bless you. Thank you for that tea.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yes. Yes, we do.
Notary Public's name is Rubber Stamp, so.
Excellent.
He flicks stuff from his nostrils onto the paper sometimes, and I have to deal with, having to clear that up, and it gets in to be a bit of a problem.
I have a post-nasal drip
Well, I know, I keep telling you to bring a hanky. Hankies are
Yeah, the elevator operator checking in here. I understand that your postnasal drip has been bothering you.
It dries out and it falls on my.
Somebody pushed the
It
postnasal
can cause
button, and we're just
an
checking in to
accident.
make sure that the postnasal drip's still not a problem here in the elevator.
Then we'll have to deal with insurance.
She sounds
There's a
like
smell
yes.
in there.
I think we might have to file a claim on this elevator.
Hey, babe.
Yes. Ellie Ray,
Uh,
to you, please.
Did you say comic?
Yes.
That's really hard for me. I don't know the comics.
I know Big Jim, big fan of comic books. Jim, what's your favorite one?
I really like the first 6 issues because there's a cave troll in it named Jim that Katie Cook actually named after me. So I was very flattered by that. Andy gave me an original page from that of Jim the Cave Troll's first appearance.
Yeah, they were great, real good.
Phew.
Great, the first 6 issues, very good. Yeah,
What
really.
your favorite?
I mean, the first 6 had several good covers, I thought.
Yeah, good. The Nightmare Night series is also pretty good.
That's the one I know.
The art's but you know the writing's good.
I like the Nate Anything arc. I thought that was fun. That was also by Andy and Katie. I like Nightmare Rarity a lot. More recently, I like Legends of Magic. The first part was real fun too, even the part that I didn't draw. I like.
Which of the pillars was your favorite in the Legends of Magic?
Not Miss Payne, but definitely Miss May.
Got questions over here?
I was gonna ask, if every single pony in the show were to eventually become an alicorn, who would be the last pony?
Muffins, aka Derby. Just because she wouldn't be aware of what was happening until the very end.
I was just in Alicorn last year, I don't know what you're talking
Ah,
about.
there you go.
I would pick Trixie.
Nosy glove.
How about Scootaloo?
In the second row.
Wendy.
Okay, I was gonna ask, but you guys said she was in a hot dog eating contest, that started like a whole debate in fandom, with just carrot dogs?
Definitely, they can still be hot
Tofu,
dogs.
yeah.
Dog does not necessarily mean flesh dog.
All right.
I got a question for Jim.
Okay.
Are you ever gonna post as a cameo in the My Little Pony Ed, Ed, and Eddie? Like,
I don't know.
cameo.
That's like I think that's a tricky legal thing because like
Oh, yeah.
Cartoon Network owns the Eds and they're kind of competition to Hasbro. So
Yeah.
probably if we did it, we'd have to be real
Not even,
subtle.
not even plank?
Maybe we'll see.
Yes, sir.
What are some of your favorite MLP episodes? Favorite episodes?
Which of your children is your favorite?
Yeah.
I like the one where the Cutie Mark Chronicles. I like that one.
I boarded that. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I thought it was very touching.
I still like Perfect Pair. I say that all the time. But that's one of my favorites.
The season 7 finale 2-part.
Shadow Play parts 1 and 2.
No, the finale.
Yeah. Shadow Play parts 1 and 2.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
We got time for one more
What's
question.
the finale with Starlight?
We're back again.
Season 5, I like that one too.
I directed it. I remember the name.
One last question.
Wow.
Way in the back.
Back to the Ed and Eddie question, like.
No, this guy in the front.
I was wondering, I think what we really want.
I'll get you after, buddy.
We'll come back.
What we all really want to know, did Twilight ever succeed in committing insurance fraud?
Back to the Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
What's your next question?
My question was, like, what was up with Jim the cactus in the show? Was that supposed to be a reference to you or some kind of good guy?
I think, yeah, there was just a bunch of stuff in the, I think it was in the background initially and it was just serendipity that I ended up working on the show. But there are other weird little cameos of people who work at the studio in, like there's a thing where Double D's going through some school files and there's a Big Jim file in there that Kyak, one of the VG designers, put in, and there's other stuff for some of the other people who work on the show too.
Twilight Sparkle did not pull off insurance fraud. Applejack, as we know,
all too honest.
Aw.
Totally gave up the ghost.
All right, everyone, give it up for your guests of honor. If you want to see them later today, they're going to be signing autographs from 1 to 2. Very good chance to ask any other questions that you have left.
Yeah, even if you don't want an autograph, come by, you can ask questions, it's fine.
I'll be next door in the vendor hall for the rest of the convention. If you have any questions,
Buy Tony's stuff.
buy things for me. Buy the more pricey things for me, really. If you've been holding on to some money, now's the time
It's
to
got
really spend it.
beautiful, one-of-a-kind original pages
Yeah.
that look perfect mounted on
Perfect
your
for
wall.
framing.
Perfect for framing, be the envy of your friends.
One of a kind. Yeah. I don't want to give too hard to sell, but if you don't get them now, you won't be able to get them again. They're definitely all
There's
gonna
no
sell.
tax on them, there's no
No.
state tax on them.
That's true. I'm not telling the IRS.
Thanks, everybody.
I think everybody did good at the conference. By the way, I did get all both nights of the conference. They usually got over 5 hours. I had to split every voting that too was really done. It was really going. After everybody leaves, I don't try to work silent. Even after alarm, you're eating backwards, you're literally silent. That's very, it would be kind of awkward if a room goes so silent, but it's